Good afternoon. God, I love that intro music. Do you know how hard it was to find a remix of that song and get permission from its content creator? That's right, it's not stolen, Randy. I know you're watching this. It was so hard to find a version of that song. I love it so much. God, I love that song. Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Live streaming 2 days in a row? 3 times, 4 times in 1 week? Is this 2024 all over again? Man, first time really having time, honestly, since I've been married, to be able to come on and live stream for a few days. But it's great. It's great. I love being with you guys. Hope everybody's having a lovely Saturday. If you're here on the East Coast like I am, we got a bit of, I can't even say a snowstorm yesterday. It was all sleet, and then we woke up to just 2 or 3 inches of thick ice. Fortunately, your mailroom boy salted the sidewalk last night. But I still had to go out there, with the wife's permission, of course. Let's say a quick hello. Say everybody that's here. Looks like Valley Ken. Good afternoon. Our newest mod, CyberAxe, welcome. Doc is here. BJ Martha, Mar Hefka, Jim Grundy, good afternoon. Good afternoon, FrAuditor Roundup. What's going on? The lovely Dove is here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. CyberAxe says, is this the music that plays when you annoy KK? No, we were just having a conversation about that. And, I was joking. I was like, oh, you don't love me anymore. You can't stand me, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, oh, with all the crazy music that you've been playing, you're surprised I haven't left 2 years ago. So she tolerates my crazy music, but whatever. Hey there, Gold. Yeah, Pennsylvania. What part of PA are you in? I feel like I asked you that before. Paul Cohen. Yo, my peeps, you heard? What's up, buddy? Mike Honcho, 8883, longtime listener, first time live. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a listener, and thank you for coming. Hopefully you enjoy yourself this lovely afternoon. Paul, you're perfect time. We haven't done anything yet. We haven't done anything. So we're going to actually, and Paul, this is good for you because we're going to do a hard stop at 4:45. 4:45. We got a quick premiere at 4:45. Then at 5 o'clock, we'll wrap up for Dr. Dave's show. So you're in a good spot. Wilkes-Barre. We went out to Wilkes. My dad received an award from his job, and it was like a big hotel in the Wilkes-Barre area. It's like 10 years ago. Beautiful area. That's nice. Taipan, I came here for the elevator music. Where is it? Man. Yeah. So we got a couple things in store. We're actually going to look at a new channel that was recommended to me from a subscriber, but also I was notified of an interesting video that came out about an hour ago, which I think we're going to start off with. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. So just like we did yesterday, I'm just here to say a quick hello, but we haven't actually started the stream yet. And since I think I have the best intro on YouTube, we're going to have a look at my intro, and then there you go.
FrAuditor Mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you.
Are you live right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la.
Hi.
Hello.
You're triggering me. You're trying to get me
That's
emotionally active.
I'm not trying to. You're doing it to yourself.
The cameras,
Yeah,
witness.
that's fine. There's lots of witnesses. We're in the middle of the public.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault. Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it's like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessionalism. Or, I mean, orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I-
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request? Please?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this. They're wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man, and I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
Go ask her. Go ask her, by the way. You cocksucker. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
Get the f*** off me. Call the police.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay? Okay.
Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
You think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube? You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on the lawsuit.
To quote Judge Simpson, what are we doing? What are we doing? Seems to be a couple other people came in. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending time on my little corner of the internet. Hey there, John. What's going on, buddy? We're going to send some people your way, John. If you're still streaming at about 4:45, when my premiere ends at 5, if you're still up, I'm going to send some people your way. So, you know, John, if Dove, if you have a link to John's channel, drop it in the chat, please. Go subscribe. John's an awesome guy. I love his channel. Thanks for support. Let's see. Who else did I see? Jim Grundy. I'm in Southwest Florida. Looks like we're going to participate in a little winter next week. Well, yep, it's that time of year. Anthony, SD Suitman. We love seeing Wanda cry. We love seeing Wanda cry. Dr. Phil. Good afternoon. I broke your new TV. I did? Oh, I know. You mean I broke it doing this? Oh, but you're blocking. Hold on. Your comment's blocking. There it is. Is that how I broke your TV, Doc? Hey, Bookie Worm. I think that's about it. Cool. All right, yeah. We dropped John's channel. Yeah, go subscribe. Go subscribe to John. Absolutely. All right. My retinas. All right, so yeah, what are we doing? All right, so we're gonna start this video. Now, anyone that knows my channel history, I've stated from the fact I'm not the biggest fan of FrAuditors because I believe that he is a tad bit overly biased towards some content creators, and I didn't appreciate he made a very poor public declaration about my channel about a year ago, which I did not appreciate whatsoever. But that's all right. That's his choice. But, you know, this whole lawsuit thing I found interesting because ultimately being a content creator myself, I potentially could be put in harm's way. And as you know, the lawyer on the other side has been calling me names, making memes about my wife, making insensitive statements towards me, other content and non-content creators. So, yeah, it could just so happen one day that I'm in harm's way as well, even though I didn't necessarily do anything wrong. And this video really explains a theory that I had, and also due to a confession that was made about a week ago. So let's have a look at this video. And this is in reference to the lawsuit. For those of you that don't know, Christopher Cordova, aka DMA, is suing Florida Troll for, originally it was for copyright theft, but there were added allegations which don't make a lot of sense to me. But again, I'm not a lawyer. Like, the lawyer on the other side keeps making fun of me and calling me names like, "Oh, you're the biggest idiot on YouTube. You don't know what you're talking about with the law." Yes, because I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the law. I don't understand why he doesn't understand that, but whatever. So let's have a look.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today we have another update in the DMA lawsuit. Now, this one is very crucial because we just filed our reply to the plaintiff's opposition to our motion.
And to the contrary, I have two auditors that are in my comments, and I showed it a few days ago, both saying they're actively trying to sue me. So I don't know what you're talking about. Number one. Number two, aren't you that guy? You had a different channel name before. Weren't you commenting under my post that someone had sued me that I didn't know about? I'm pretty sure that was you. You just changed your name. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, whatever. I know Doc likes to. I don't think any of this litigation should be posted on the internet. Litigation is separate from the real. I mean, the internet should be separate from real life, and when you mix the two, it's a dangerous combination. And I think that I know that Newman's approach has been, "Oh, I'm posting every move on the internet," and I think it's distasteful that Troll is doing the same thing. That's almost normalizing that type of behavior, and that's just not. If I'm being sued, the last thing I'm going to do is post every move about it on the internet. But to each his own. But it's the point here that he mentioned in his videos that I find very interesting. People are leaving because people aren't really interested. Don't worry. If you're not interested in this, we got a funny video coming up shortly. Don't worry.
To dismiss. And I just want to clarify that we are not trying to get the entire case thrown out because the judge said she wasn't interested in hearing about fair use at this point, since it's a mix of facts and law. What we're trying to get thrown out is the three other accusations, which is misrepresentation, declaratory relief, and circumvention of technological measures. Now, the first count, which is the fair use argument, which is the copyright infringement, that doesn't really matter. And I'll explain to you why. It's because we already pretty much won that. We have permission. It's going to be proven in court. There's a very specific timeline, which I will go into details next week. And I'm not concerned about that whatsoever. Now, what's really important is getting this circumvention of technological measures removed, not just for me, but for all YouTubers. And I'll explain to you why. DMA's lawyer went on Dr. Dave's live stream last week, and this is what he had.
And if you didn't watch that live stream last week on Dr. Dave's channel, Newman exposed he is a truly vile person, because some of the things he was saying, completely insensitive, disrespectful, unhinged, as he's proud of. On the stream, he was mocking the disabled. He was mocking people's wives. It was ridiculous. I mean, Newman, I know you're watching. Don't go on panels drunk. It's that simple. But this allegation, when I heard it last week, because I was in the rewatch gang because I wasn't home when he was streaming. But Newman admitted something that I thought was not smart of him to admit from the jump.
To say about that specific accusation,
because everybody's going to be rushing to hire him and sue the shit out of everybody. That's what he's hoping for. Isn't that right, Randy?
Yes, that is right.
Okay, well,
and if we win, your little buddy FrAuditors really screwed all of you, because then I can get to sue everyone for using ripping software.
That's right. He just admitted on a live stream that his objective, once this case is over, is to sue everybody. And he's talking about ripping software. But I thought this all was about stealing copyright. Stolen videos, quote unquote. Now, I don't even know personally what ripping software is. I had to ask somebody. I'm like, what is he talking about when he's talking about ripping software? So, in essence, he's going to sue all content creators, myself included, simply because of quote unquote ripping software. And on this stream, he was taunting Dr. Dave. Oh, be glad you don't have any money because blah, 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 blah. I'm just letting you know, Newman. I know you want to sue me, you and your buddies. I'm I'm almost 100K in debt, dude. Like, there's nothing for you to take from me. You're not gonna make a dime off of me. And I'm not just saying that. I mean that. Like, dude, I don't have a penny to my name. There's nothing to sue me for. And plus, this little channel, I don't make anything. Well, John, he is very much stuck. If you followed him, he's very much stuck in the past. There's a reason why all his profile pictures were pictures of him from like 2010. Like, he's stuck in like he's stuck in a past period of time because Father Time has not been too generous for him. Jim Grundy, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. I really I really do appreciate that. And I don't make any money on my channel. I do this for fun and also as a means for those of you that enjoy our content and that need a bit of an outlet. YouTube is an outlet for me because I do have a busy and stressful life, and I appreciate being to share that with you, and I appreciate all the support. I really do. Oh, Randy, you want that? Randy, now great. Now I have grounds to be sued. I got $5 to my name. Randy's gonna sue me for. Anyway, buddy, appreciate that $5. This is for you.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Well, exactly. So it's not going to be 5. It's going to be like $3. So whatever. But thank you. I appreciate that. But anyway, so yeah, that's not a wise thing. I mean, I don't understand an attorney that goes on the internet and brags about his legal strategy. That's what dumbfounds me about the whole thing. Like, think about it. An attorney is supposed to come out with his pleadings, with his strategy. But when you post it on the internet, everyone knows what you're showing your hand so that it's easier to prepare for it. And again, I don't think there's a lot of reasoning and thought behind what Randall says and posts on YouTube, which is why he was putting his foot in his mouth. Like, that's not a wise declaration to make. Oh, yeah, I'm going to sue everybody. And the fact that he's saying he's going to sue content creators, even though he doesn't even have a client to sue them yet. Like, he's alluded under my post that he's about to sue me. He has some client that wants to sue me. And like, people have reached out to him and want to sue him. But where are they? Where are these people? Let me stop talking because I know Randall has hurt feelings and he'll probably email one of his subscribers. Oh, you got to go. We have to sue Florida Mania. We have to sue him now. We have to take his $5. Whatever. Oh, we have a new channel member. Thank you, Karen F34FD. Thank you for being a channel member. Oh, welcome, Karen. You know, I was talking about my goal is hopefully in the new year to start doing members only streams. So if we could get a few more members, that actually would be nice. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. And hey, you know what? You get a video too.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you here. All right. Let's play on.
Ripping software.
Even without regard to fair use.
Yeah. So ripping software, whether or not a video is covered under fair use or not, he's still going to sue people just for the sake of suing them. Go figure.
If you have videos on your channel that are from someone else, beware.
So you heard that, right?
So, yeah. I'm going to sue everybody if you have someone else's video on your channel, even though thousands, if not millions of videos on YouTube are the same thing. What about reaction channels, which I view myself as? Reaction channels, you're going to sue all of them? Like, that doesn't make sense. Unless you have an ulterior motive, which Troll gets into.
He says that if he wins in this lawsuit for circumvention of technological measures, he will sue everyone. It doesn't even matter if your video is fair use or not. It doesn't even matter if you have ever used a ripping software. It doesn't even matter if he has evidence of you using a ripping software. He will sue you first and ask questions later, which is exactly what happened to me. There's no evidence whatsoever. His only argument is he must have used it, which doesn't fly in court. So this is my opinion on all this. DMA appears to me to be just a puppet, a useful idiot, a vessel through which this lawyer can file his lawsuit and try to make really, really bad case law that will allow him to sue hundreds of YouTubers without any evidence. And at that point, it's going to be a lot easier for people to settle for like $5,000, $10,000, then hire an attorney and fight this for hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is what I did. So he's trying to create really, really shitty case law for YouTubers all across the world, where it doesn't even matter if you're doing everything by the book, fair use, screen recording, not using any ripping softwares, you're going to get sued anyways. So that's my opinion. I think this is where it's going, and shit like this has happened in the past.
So harmless content creators like me are going to have their livelihoods destroyed, put in numerous debt, just because a lawyer with nothing else to do just wants to sue us. Like, that's in essence what Newman is trying to do. And I'm saying Newman, like, you can tell these cases have nothing to do with the actual people filing the cases. It's Newman has a gripe against anti-auditors for some reason, even though we do minimal, if any, harm to any content creator. Like, from any of my videos, what harm have I caused any auditor? These auditors are 20 times bigger than I am, make 20 times more I do on YouTube. Come on now. Come on.
There's a certain category of lawyers that I would call vultures. Now, I'm not saying that DMA's lawyer is one of them. I'm not saying that. But let me give you an example of these lawyers that are vultures. And I'm going to talk.
So that's what he's going to talk about, whether or not this is legal. It is an abuse when you have lawyers that just file and file and file. When, to a certain extent, of course, everyone has a right to sue anyone. But let's let the video speak for itself. He's about to show
to you guys about the ADA case. So there was a lot of lawsuits for ADA violations, and I found this news article.
You either watched Troll's video or you were thinking exactly what Troll was thinking. And I thought about this as well some time ago. He's going to do a video that's going to explain, and you're talking about a scam in the 90s. Lawyers to date are still abusing this. You feel mentally harmed? Well, I mean, sorry, Eagle Nick is a beloved friend of the channel. And yeah, anytime, well, wait, I shouldn't say anytime, because now no one will ever support the channel ever more.
That explains it pretty well. Take a look at this.
Advocates for the disabled or champions for profit. Our Contact 5 investigation into ADA lawsuits continues.
Tonight, Katie LaGrone exposes why some say the problem with ADA lawsuit abuse is not with the disabled bringing the suits, but with the people they work with.
You've filed, God, well over 1,200 in just the last couple years.
A former doctor with a spine condition, a patient with a spinal cord injury.
Being able to sue is the only legal remedy I have.
They are among Florida's serial ADA filers, persistent plaintiffs who have made it their business to make Florida businesses accessible to the disabled.
The only watchdog is plaintiffs like myself.
Do you have anything to say about any
no
of this?
comment, Katie.
But as our ADA lawsuit investigation continues, we're now learning more about who's behind serial ADA watchdogs and why some say it's attorneys fueling a mission, less about breaking down barriers and more about raking in money.
But the thing is, I don't believe whatsoever that Newman is doing this for money. I truly don't. I believe that this is an agenda that he has, one, because he just doesn't like our content, number one. Number two, you can tell he has personal issues with certain content creators. Like, he despises me. That's why instead of just coming after me, he wants to bring my family into this, making memes about my wife, mocking and insulting her. So it's clear that it's a personal attack on me. It's clear. And other content creators, you could tell he personally dislikes. I don't know whether it's because he feels inferior. It's clear that he's insecure. I mean, you can just tell he cannot take a shred of criticism without crying on the internet or, doing something vile. But yeah, it's clear. That's clear. But and also he stated before that his sole agenda is to create case law on this so that his name can be next to major case law. And I guess he found a puppet, as Troll said, in DMA, who also wants to create case law. So insignificant in life, you have to go and ruin the livelihood of hundreds of people just to make yourself relevant in your mind. Like, sure.
It's what it is. It's extortion.
Last year, Michael Columella's Naples salon was sued by serial filer Patricia
Thanks for coming,
Kennedy.
John.
Because my light switch is 2 inches too high, or my mirror is 2 inches too high. 2 inches.
These images document what Patricia found inside.
To move a light switch and move a mirror, I'm thinking that might cost me about $100.
By the time we visit,
And that's the point. What he just said. $100. If a demand is made, like, look, this person, blah, 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 fits the light switch. Like, he's saying, look, if someone comes to me and says, look, a product that I have or something that I do is an issue, come to me to make a reasonable solution and I'll comply. In his mind, $100. I'll move the mirror down. I'll move the light switch up. But no, it's sue people, make them pay thousands of dollars of legal fees just so that there isn't a default against you. And then once that's done, settle with my unreasonable demands. And again, some lawyers, maybe he is doing this for money. I don't know. But again, don't get any money from me. I don't have a dime to my name. So, fun fact.
visited in December.
We're probably up near $7,500.
Like most serial ADA lawsuits, this one will likely end in a confidential settlement, meaning how much the salon's owner ultimately pays in attorney's fees is secret.
And this is what these scumbag vulture lawyers are after. They're not after a long court case that will drag on for years over something so minute as just moving a light switch down 2 inches. They're after a settlement. They want to make a quick buck and move on to the next one. Apparently, there was hundreds and hundreds of lawsuits just like this from the same people. And they weren't really there to make a difference or to make these businesses more accessible for the handicap. It was very, very strictly a way to get money out of them and to fill the pockets of those lawyers. So those people that are filing these lawsuits are just puppets. If that sounds familiar, let me know.
Kennedy's attorney explains why.
This is the only time we propose that. And the reason why I propose that is because they're litigating this case with the media, which we prefer to never do.
I think they do it to keep it so that people don't have the knowledge of what's really going on.
Ken Minnerly is a Palm Beach County attorney who defends businesses sued for violating the ADA.
When the first conversation is not about what needs to be done so their client can get access, but the amount of attorney's fees, that should give you a good indication of what is the motivating factor here.
I would say that it's very problematic and it's an abuse of power.
Douglas Shapiro.
I just want to say, Karen, according to Randy, I have a big fat wife. And his subscribers come on my channel and refer to her as a cow. So kind of tells you everything you need to know about Randy and his friends.
Agrees, which is not what you'd expect to hear from an attorney who has sued nearly 1,000 Florida businesses, making him one of the state's top filing ADA attorneys.
Do they make me look bad? I don't think they make me look bad, but I think that they make the sector of law questionable.
My floor mats, this mirror hanger here, I believe they're just fishing for anything.
An industry that, depending on who you speak to.
Now I'm paranoid when a strange handicapped person comes in. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh God, they're here to set me up.
Continues to drive so much debate.
Settlement is global. We can't afford to work for free.
They've had 26 years to be aware of it.
So my theory is that DMA's attorney is trying to do something similar. Once again, just an opinion. He's trying to get one case go through where he's allowed to bring accusations to someone without any evidence. And then if that goes through, then he's going to be able to do it to everybody else. And it might start with our sector, all the anti-frauditors, and then it might go to bigger reactors, you know, big channels that use people's content. Whether they use a ripping software or not, they are going to get sued. At least that's my theory. And that's why it's very, very important to fight it and to make sure that we do not create bad case law that can be used to screw over people in the future. So let's take a look at our response.
I'll play this out if you want to see Troll's response. I'm going to find actually a screenshot of something which further proves Troll's theory. And we'll let Troll play about his lawsuit.
Plaintiff fails to state a claim under 17 U.S.C. 1201. Plaintiff's 1201 circumvention claims rest on conclusory allegations that defendants downloaded or ripped plaintiff's video off defendant's YouTube account. Plaintiff cites in their opposition at page 21. Plaintiff claims there is no other way to obtain the content via YouTube without having breached their content control mechanisms, yet they're only guessing at what.
So, real quick, I want to just show you guys a couple of exhibits proving that Newman, I think, is just out here just wanting to sue anyone. And it's clear that it's not necessarily him per se suing. Or he's not doing this for clients. He's doing this for himself. This is something from a few months ago. Someone had commented under someone's post, and then they had sent the screenshot to me where, oh, me wanted to argue and blah, 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 when I asked for a comment, blah, 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 blah. I saw that. He might be next. Am I? How am I next if you don't have a client that have used their content? Are you looking for a client whose content I've used so that you can find a reason to sue me? Interesting. And he's saying this is personal. It's absolutely personal. Like this is all just, God, I could go on a rant, but I'm trying not to. There's another. I'm trying to just find 1 second. I'm sorry. The same subscriber sent me this. I think this was a community post that I'd posted or something, yada, yada, yada. And then Newman's commenting under, and he goes, I haven't sued Mailroom Mania yet. I wonder who's actually behind these frivolous lawsuits. I wonder. And there's one more that I'm looking for specifically. Just please bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry. Is it this one? I'm so sorry, guys. Just bear with me, please. Thought I had this somewhere. I might not have it. We could go on his channel because he might. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He is quick to say something online and then be like, "Oh, that's a lie. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that." Oh. Here's one. Here's another one. Electronic Jesus. I wonder whose sock account that is. Who has been mocking a certain attorney for quote unquote Electronic Jesus? And this Electronic Jesus, I've never even heard of this person. Coming to your backyard next, mailroom boy. Hey, we finally agree on something. See? So I wonder who has constantly been under my channel threatening to sue me. Yet, oh, stop playing victim. No one wants to sue you. Right. I'm just trying to find one thing. I'm so sorry, guys. And then we'll switch gears completely because I don't feel like talking about this all day. I can't find. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's go on his channel. Because he's smart. He doesn't he knows not to delete anything. Well, actually did delete this. This probably would have been smart for him to delete. Bear with me 1 second. It's an old community post, but still it's equally relevant. Oh. This one's actually going to be interesting. Hold on. This is going to be interesting how he's going to defend this one. I wonder how he's going to sue me after making posts like this. Like, what? A lawyer fat shaming people. Guess I'm a big fat black guy, I guess. I guess. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And we're going to move on. One second. Oh, you know what he did? He edited it. He edited the community post. Nope. Here it is. Here it is. Don't sue me for misspeaking, Randy. I take it back. You did not delete anything. Right here. This is what's going to screw him. I promise you. So if you think deleting blah, 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 blah. He's talking about TMG, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Just a frivolous lawsuit, blah, 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 blah. He's tagging content creators saying to email him so they can cook up a reason to sue random content creators. That is against the law as an attorney. You cannot do that. You cannot solicit clients. I promise you, any sanctions motions that's filed against him, that is going to be brought up, and I would love to see his defense to that. Love to see a defense to that. Delete everything. You can still get it. Of course you can, Randy. Buzz off. That's defamatory. It's only defamatory if it actually caused damage to me, which it did not. I did not receive any economic or social harm for this because everyone knows that Newman is vile and just disgusting. These people are jokes. Yeah. Electronic Jesus, he's short-circuited for your sin. Let's see. Too much dead air. I'm sorry. I told you. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. AI. You're telling me that was AI? Interesting. All right. Let's switch gears, guys. Let's switch gears completely. Like I said, we're here for about another hour. A subscriber emailed me a new auditing channel. It's a small channel, the Public Trust Curriculum, who I guess Randy's going to reach out to them and to try and sue me. Okay. This is interesting. The Public Trust Curriculum. Not really much about this channel. He has 3 videos up. A subscriber said it might be a good video for us to watch on the channel, so why not? Now, I haven't seen this video. I started a little bit, but I said I'll save it for the channel. So let's have a look at this new auditor who wants to audit. It looks like a library and then a park. Let's have a look.
All right. Well, I'm recording, so.
I'm about to record. We all gonna record.
Cool.
But you might be right about what you said initially. I think this is.
Yes, that's my
fine.
First Amendment.
But not in here.
That's my First Amendment right, and he cannot violate them.
He hasn't done.
He tried to stop me and tell me I know I can't do that. That's trying to stop my First Amendment right. I have the right to freedom of speech.
He says you can't do that. Can't do what? What was it that he said you can't do?
Come on, man. You know what he was talking about, bro.
I don't. All I heard him say was you can't do that.
Okay. Well, I can't do what? What can I do? What did you approach me and stop me and tell me that I can't do?
We don't know.
We don't know. Can I have my property back, please, sir?
And that is a good question. If you look up California rules for attorneys, and also I think like the national ABA website, direct solicitation of specific people for a specific legal problem is typically restricted or prohibited. Primarily messaging or emailing them because they know that they have a case that aligns to what you're trying to sue them for. You cannot do that. I'm going to leave that there because apparently that is a very popular thing in Thailand, but I would never make an accusation of that nature without any evidence, but that is an interesting thought. Victoria, good afternoon. But again, guys, this idiot is, I won't say idiot because I don't know what he's doing, but First Amendment violation in a library. Now, there have been channels that have covered it, but libraries are not traditional public forums. They are not. There's case law on that. But apparently you can still have your rights violated. Let's see.
Sure.
Thank you very much. So what was it you were stopping me and telling me I can't do? Because if I don't know what I can't do, then, you know.
The library,
Sir?
that you will be suspended from the library.
For what?
Oh, my supervisor's coming. She's gonna talk to you.
Okay. So you can't even tell me what I'm going to be suspended for the library for?
Somebody's about to let you know in a few minutes, a few seconds after.
Okay. Sure.
Where's your engagement standard on the roll?
And I ask your question, why would you do that? Just curious, why would you do that?
Oh, you can ask, but I'm not going to answer you.
The moment you are in a non-public forum and an employee or an agent of the establishment asks you a question about your conduct and you choose not to answer, to me, that's perfect grounds to get the boot. Absolutely. Just boot. All right. You don't want to answer questions? You can leave the store. You can leave the establishment. Just my take.
Because at the end of the day, that is disrespectful.
But it's not illegal.
It's disrespectful. Why?
But it's not illegal. And I mean, quite frankly, okay, I do actually. And quite frankly, to answer your question that I previously refused to answer, he was disrespectful to me.
No time that man said F you, sir. Not one time.
No.
Not one time. That's disrespectful to me.
So you want a supervisor for hurt feelings. Hurt feelings. Where have I heard that before?
Well, say F a man.
Well, for me, he disrespected me. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? He can be disrespectful to me, the public.
That man did not say F.
But he didn't say. You are correct. He did not say F you.
Do that and walk around with a sign and say
because I can. Because that's my right.
What is the purpose?
Not on private property. And if that sign is slander or a libel, no. Now, I have yet to see this sign. I'm hoping he shows us this sign. So apparently, because of his hurt feelings, he created a sign about a specific employee, and he's passing it around at his place of work. You know, I might need to cover this one in a video. I might cover in a video anyway. Exactly. They always say, you can't trespass me because I didn't commit a crime. The crime you're committing is trespass because you will not leave after told to do so.
Because that's my right. It's called freedom of speech, sir.
Why are you bothering?
Which you do have to a certain extent. but not in a library.
It's called freedom of speech. Do you not understand what I'm telling you? Freedom of speech, the First Amendment.
What I'm telling you is
The First Amendment, sir.
24 hours in a day. Why are you walking around to bother that man who's not even concerned about you?
Why was that man walking around bothering me when I wasn't concerned about him to begin with?
Job, sir.
No, he was not doing his job. He was going over and above his job. That's why
he's right.
I have the sign.
He has a picture. Oh.
I didn't read the whole thing. Can I read the whole thing?
Sure. You can have a copy if you want.
What's the difference between that? When it's completely different?
Oh, yeah, this is different.
That's not even related to what this is?
No. No, this is an
So
event.
you know I'm unbiased and I know you are. I'm only here.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
The other one has nothing to do with it.
Oh, yeah, this has nothing to do with that. But what's your name and badge number, sir?
My name is Muhammad. It's right there.
Okay.
Badge number is 2315.
Thank you very much.
Michael Jordan, Vince Carter.
What, you said Michael?
Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, 2315.
Okay, cool.
It's the fact that they bother innocent, productive members of society because of hurt feelings. That's what bothers me too when I watch these videos. Like, they're the causation of a member of the public acting out, but then they are the victim. That's the whole reason I have my channel.
Because with continuing to do this, you did your FOIA request. You're aware of that.
Sure.
But printing out his picture
Is totally legal.
It's harassment at this point.
It's not
The last
harassment.
The last time you came in, you told him, "Hey, I'm going to
It's
get
freedom
your
of
last
speech.
name." Yeah, but it's harassment for us. We have rules in our building. You cannot harass staff.
And-
You cannot pass this out to people.
Is this building paid by tax dollars?
It's a library.
It's harassment in our code of conduct.
Is this building paid by tax dollars?
If it is,
Whether it is or not is not an issue. They use it as a loophole. Like, oh, this building paid by tax dollars, so it's a public building. It's my building. Under the 10th Amendment, these buildings, these agencies, which the library is a separate agency, have the right to regulate the conduct that takes place on their property. And if an employee doesn't want to be harassed by you, you absolutely have to leave. Like, in essence, these auditors are in essence saying that innocent employees that are servicing the public have the right to be subjected to abuse from members of the public simply because of their occupation, which is the epitome of the concept of a bully. Like, you're powerless, so I'm going to target you because I know you cannot respond. If our society was truly built on that notion, this would be a terrible place to live.
is or if it isn't, you can research
means
that.
it- that
You
means
can
it's
research
public.
that on your own, but we do
If
not
this
allow
building
harassment
is funded by tax dollars, that means it is open to the public.
There is a difference. I think I am going to have to do a video on this one. I'm sorry. But there is a clear difference between a video that is or a building that is a public, or a forum rather, that is a traditional public forum, in a forum that is open to the public. Simply because a building or a park is open to the public does not mean it is a traditional public forum. In most cases, it is a limited public forum. Limited. Meaning there are limits to a person's rights to free speech. In this case, this is a limited public forum. So therefore, there are limits to the conduct you can engage in, including making harassing posts to harass an employee. To me, that makes perfect sense. It's perfectly logical to think and reason and assume that. But common sense isn't that common.
And the public, you cannot trespass the public from public places unless they have committed a crime.
You are committing a crime. You're trespassing.
Having that sign a
Harassment
crime?
is against our code of conduct.
It's
Sir, we are a limited public space.
Thank you. More employees need to understand that and use that as a defense so that they're not subjected to this auditing crap. That's simple. We are a limited public space. There you go. And actually, you know what? Hold on. You know what, lady? Me? Am I baloney lips or this guy? For your information, I actually like bologna. I grew up eating bologna. I love bologna. So even if that is an insult to me or to someone else, I don't feel that insulting. But to this employee that recognizes what a limited public forum is. Ah, boy. Let's play on.
Right. We're a limited public space.
right.
And the public is welcome here.
Right.
However, within that, we do have a very visible posted across the system in every building code of conduct that everyone is required.
Okay, well, you cannot trespass me unless I break the law, not your rules. You have rules and then you have laws.
I'm talking to you calmly, so we're not going to raise your voice at me.
Right,
okay?
I'm talking to you calmly as
That's fine. We're gonna
well.
keep our tones really, really level.
That-
What I'm gonna
that's
say-
this
I'm
is
gonna
just how I
finish.
talk,
That's
ma'am.
fine. I'm going to finish
You talk by screaming and being condescending and repeating the same thing over and over again? Sure.
first, okay?
Sure.
So what I'm going to say is, we're a limited public space. We have a posted code of conduct. While you may not be trespassing,
You've never had have you ever fried? Okay, some people don't like bologna when it's cold. I understand that. Have you ever tried frying bologna on the skittle? Fried bologna sandwich on a brioche bun. If you want to put a slice of cheese, or even for breakfast with a nice fried egg. Ooh, that's my childhood. I'm sorry if you hate bologna. This is gonna be a bad take. I love pickle loaf. Now, people despise pickle loaf around the world. I love it. I get that from my dad because my dad loves pickle loaf. He loves pickle loaf. Like growing up as kids, because there was 5 of us. Like, yeah, like, can we go to McDonald's? Nah, there's food at home. Food at home was bologna. So yeah, so like my wife doesn't really eat processed foods, but we don't really have like much processed food or frozen food here. But like that is kind of like my cheat item. Once in a while, I will get a pack of bologna because when I'm home at work, I don't have time to really cook up food. Yeah, a nice bologna sandwich does the job. Olive loaf. I've never had olive loaf. Might be something to look into, but I know they don't really make pickle loaf, olive loaf like that. Yeah, same. My 4 years of college, trust me, it was halal or bologna sandwiches. Like that's, and here's the thing. And I would hate going to college now because, oh my goodness, I just remember being on campus, 2016, 2017, 2018, you could get $5 halal, inexpensive lunches. Now you can't get anything under $10 for lunch. As a broke college kid, no bueno. Yeah. Fried bologna, fried salami. Now we're talking roundup. Absolutely. Fried salami is amazing. Absolutely. You're full of bologna. Ramen noodles and peanut. I can't eat peanut butter. Peanut butter is just that bad. I have trauma with peanut butter. I don't want to talk about. But yeah, ramen noodles. Yeah, it's the spot for sure.
this moment, you have violated the code of conduct and will have to be removed from the library system for the allotted amount of days, at which point you are welcome to return as long as you can adhere to the code of conduct. If you were to return to our spaces while being suspended from services, then we would have to trespass you. So in this moment, you are not being trespassed. You have not broken the law, but you have violated the code of conduct, which is posted publicly in this limited public space. So
I need to find this employee's name because I want to call her or send her some flowers. She is doing a fantastic job as to explaining clearly to these auditors the rules. Absolutely. That's an amazing explanation that I wish more employees knew how to articulate when this happens. Like, she's doing a fantastic job explaining this. Mayo and mustard. Oh, well, we're not talking about what we put on sandwiches. Absolutely. Some hot mustard. I have this peppers and onion sauce. Slather that on there. Mayo, I'm not a big mayo guy. If it's like a fat-free mayo once in a while, I'm not a big mayo guy. But yeah, some spicy mustard and some pickles and onions. Heck yeah, absolutely. My friend, where's that comment? My friend, my friend. I'm a brother. We can't just eat bland food, you know. My mother's from Mobile, Alabama. We gotta spice our food up a little bit, you know. I know the fats are good. It's just I had a traumatic experience when I was like 12 or 13 with peanut butter. I don't want to talk. I mean, I'll talk about it one day if anyone really wants to know, but I don't eat it. My wife loves it, but I don't eat it. I don't eat it.
At this time, you will be suspended for the time that she's allotted. You have the right to appeal that suspension if it is within that time frame that is allotted, depending on what your violation is. And then once you served it, you can return. Additionally, your FOIA request has been submitted to the correct department.
Okay,
they have about 20 days to get back to you, okay?
All right, and you're Anika. Okay, I see your name. All right.
Anika, I'm going to find this library and I'm going to call them and I'm going to thank her for this video. Tell her she's awesome because that is an excellent explanation. That is how a public employee should respond to these idiots.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right,
I'm
awesome.
Chiquita Brooks. It's a 1-year suspension for harassment.
All right, and I'm going to let you know.
Cannot appeal until.
And I'm going to let you know that if you trespass me from the property, okay, if you tell me to leave, if you tell me to leave and I come back, then it's trespass, right? Well, I'm letting you know that if you trespass me from public property that I'm allowed to be at for my freedom of speech, you will learn the term litigation.
That's fine.
I mean, you know, that's just.
Is that what I just heard? Hold on. Did I hear that correct?
The term litigation, freedom of speech. You will learn the term litigation.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have an auditor threatening to sue someone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I think of this auditor and his lawsuit. All right.
All right.
That's what I think of your lawsuit. That's absolutely what I think of your frivolous litigation.
That's fine.
I mean,
by the way, you should contact that DMCA lawyer. I'm sure he'd represent you for free just to sue everyone.
You know, that's just
because you're recording, so it's very clear.
Yes, ma'am.
1 year suspension. You cannot appeal until that 1 year is up. We have an appeals committee.
I can't appeal until the 1 year is up.
That is our rule for the library. I'm giving you all the rules so you can have it recorded, so you can go back to it.
No, let me.
So how can you not appeal until it's over with?
Some clarity, sir. I see your confusion. Allow me to provide some clarity because she hasn't had a chance to completely give you the information.
Okay.
So that's why you're confused.
Okay.
The suspension is.
That's good. This lady is awesome. And that's it. I'm confused. Like, let her explain everything and then you won't be confused. Instead of trying to argue, listen. This lady is awesome.
For 1 year. However, the violation could be indefinite, which is why you're allowed to appeal it at 1 year to reinstate your privileges. So being
Hey, listen to me. It's my right to not wash my hands. I flushed. Watched it go down too. Sure did.
suspended does not and then completing your suspension for a violation of this nature does not automatically reinstate your privilege.
Ma'am, you're doing this because of freedom of speech.
No, sir.
You were trying to suppress my freedom of speech, ma'am.
I'm not doing this because of freedom of speech.
Well, then what? Then what is it?
Because you have violated our posted code of conduct
For printing out a paper?
For harassing a staff member.
I
have further
I have not even seen Don
and
today.
That's fine. That's perfectly
This is the
fine.
first time I've talking to staff at all after I printed the paper. As a matter of fact,
Did he say this is his first time he's talking to? Wait, what did he say? Talking to staff?
first time I've talking to staff.
My friend, talking is not a word. Spoken, spoke, or talked is what you're trying to say, not talking.
At all after I printed the paper. As a matter of fact, I walked outside to smoke a cigarette, and then I'm coming in, and this man approaches me. So actually, this man made contact with me.
What do you mean? It's so nasty. What? 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 You're so disgusting, Joe. My God. What?
I never made contact with your employees.
That's fine, sir, but
so this harassment thing is.
And so at this time, what Ms. Brooks has told you is what.
So printing out a paper is harassment.
Printing out a paper and subsequently on said paper, then writing profanity and threatening things towards the staff member. Those are the things that qualify for harassment in this case.
Ma'am, that's freedom of speech.
You are allowed to say whatever you would like, but you are not allowed to harass staff members. That is just where we stand.
And here's the thing. God, this lady, I'm gonna on Monday or Tuesday, I am going to find out where this lady works and call her and thank her and tell her I'm sending her flowers. I mean that. My wife might get jealous. I don't care. This lady is amazing. Amazing. Thank you to the subscriber that sent me this video. I'm gonna respond to your email. But this is how you de-escalate and shut an auditor down. And as you see, and understand the difference. There's a huge difference here. If he were to be outside or on a public sidewalk outside of the property, he may have merit. I would argue to say he can hand out whatever he wants. Could the employee at that point then personally go after the auditor? Possibly. But then the business is not affected by this. If people were to take the paper that he's handing out and negatively affect members of staff. This is a new auditor. I'll show you his channel in a second. But if he were to do that, that's one thing. But the fact that he is on the property of the business, inside the property of the business, that's where the issue arises. That's the problem. Because you are on their property, that is the reason why your conduct is not permitted. That's why.
I never made contact with staff members until just this man made contact with me, not the other way around.
Oh, Richland Library. Somebody just commented. Where was the comment? There we go. Columbia, South Carolina Public Library. Thank you. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to find that phone number. That was you that emailed this to me? I thought I had your email. I didn't recognize your email. I was like, thank you, Victoria. This video was awesome. Thank you so much, Victoria.
Even all of that, excuse me, Anika, 1 year suspension.
Okay.
If you decide to return,
Okay.
yes, that would be a trespass notice. That's up to you. If you decide to do it, take litigation, but it's a 1 year suspension.
All right.
That's all of our locations, all 13 of them you cannot go to.
All right. I'm letting you know that, what you're doing is wrong and it will be outed. I mean, I'm going to send this directly to the news department and, to all news channels. And
I appreciate
I mean, we'll go with that.
Okay, not a problem.
Because
But that we ask that you leave, and that's 1 year suspension.
so I'm not trespassed.
And this is the frauditor shuffle, when at the end they just start repeating things. So am I free to go or free to stay? Am I trespassed? Like questions that if you were listening, the employees clearly answered.
Not at the moment, you're not. You're suspended from the library.
Suspended.
Yes.
So if I come back, you will trespass me for freedom of speech.
We would have law enforcement trespass you, because if you return to our building while you're suspended, that's the next step that we take. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what's the difference between that and trespassing?
That's what it's going to be, trespassing. You're suspended
Right.
from the library for violating our code of conduct.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I come back,
but we explained that already.
But if I
we
come
ask
back-
that you leave.
Suspension is
Yeah,
for the amount of time they say, which
suspension
right now
status,
is
yes.
a year. Trespass is forever until they come back and change.
That's the station he's sending it to. That's the station. Could it be counted as a threat saying he'll post it to all news? I mean, look, I'm not again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. It could be perceived as a threat. And again, I don't know what this poster looks like, so I don't know how inflammatory it is. I don't know. You're in news now.
No, that's wrong. Trespass is 1 year.
Okay.
Actually.
No, it's not true.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you win that one, but I'll look it up.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure I'm right about the 1 year.
Yes, sir. So
You know
we
what I'm
ask that-
saying?
That you
Ready
leave.
to go now?
Just-
They're ready for you to go now.
Just like if you know.
Now he's trying to explain a lot of these guys, and they're like, dude, just leave. Just leave.
Ready for you to go now. You have a good day.
All right. What's your badge number again, please?
Yeah, he told you that earlier.
Well, I don't care. I have the right to ask him however many times I want to.
We're asking you to
Hey,
leave
watch
the
this.
building.
And I told you out of kindness, I'm only required to give you my name, not my badge. But because I like Michael Jordan and Vince Carter, I told you it's 2315.
Oh, really? So you only have to tell me your name and not your badge number. Is that your department policy?
Numerous police departments have a similar policy. The badge number is more of a formality. As long as the uniform the officer is wearing identifies him as a police officer and has his name there, he is not required to give you his badge number. Numerous states have a very similar policy. If litigation arises or if there is like a serious matter, then that's a different issue. It's a case-by-case situation, but very few law enforcement officers are required to give you a badge number. That's just something that auditors use as a power and a ploy for control. Like, give me your badge number now.
Yeah, okay. I'll look that up because I know you're lying about that. You have to identify if the public asks you.
Yeah, I just identify myself. I'm also not in the business of saying things that's not true.
Okay.
Again, I have no bias in this. I don't dislike you enough. I don't know who you are.
All right.
I don't love you or hate you. I just,
All
I
right.
have a job to do here.
Well, you got a job to do here. To violate people's rights. Yep. That's what you're doing right now. I have the right to public library. And you're kicking me out.
Not when you violate their policy.
Their policy does not trump law, sir.
In certain cases, a person's or a company or a business's policy. It's a whole policy versus law. I might do a video on that. I did one years ago. And people say, oh, policy does not trump law. In certain cases, it can. Well, it's not. I don't have the energy to explain it. I don't.
Policy is not above law. Policy is not above law. Have a good one. I enjoy litigation. I thoroughly enjoy litigation. Y'all have a good day. Pieces of shit.
And that is not a good public declaration. Saying that you enjoy litigation is not a smart move. All right. Now, I'm guessing that this is after he's leaving. Let me see. Let's fast forward to the next video on his channel. Cop refusing their request for supervisor after assisting the library in violating freedom of speech. That's his channel name, the Public Trust Curriculum. Is that even spelled correctly? As you see, he's new channel, not getting any views. Everyone wants to play about freedom of speech. Hold on. Curriculum. I don't know why it looked weird to me. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look.
Sir, are you not going to call your supervisor?
Why?
Sir, you have a superior and I'd like to speak with them, sir.
If you look at this guy's reflection, he's not some old handicapped guy. This is a young, able-bodied dude that could get a job, do something productive with his life. Like, come on, man. Like, don't you have something better to do than this? And officers, what exactly do auditors think requesting a supervisor is going to accomplish? I want a supervisor. Get me a supervisor. Get me a supervisor. What is that going to accomplish, dude? Tell me. Tell me what a supervisor will do in this moment to change anything. based on what just happened.
You have assisted the library in violating my First Amendment right. And I'd like to speak with your supervisor, sir. Sir, I'm pretty sure you're in violation of your department. I'm not an attorney or anything, but I do know that if I request your supervisor, you have to get him on site.
If the case has been resolved and it's not for a legitimate reason, I doubt that the officer is under obligation to, here's a big thing, waste police resources by sending a supervisor for no reason whatsoever.
And yeah, I was correct about this guy's vehicle. That is the guy. And there's his tag number right there. Okay.
My supervisor is washing her hair right now, so she's not available right now. You want to call back later? You can talk to my supervisor. And this guy isn't doing a good job at journalism, because I don't even know what this pamphlet that he has or this piece of paper says. I want to see it now. Oh, no. It's a given. It's something inflammatory. That's the whole reason he was removed from the property. I just want to see what it is for my own knowledge.
He put my cigarette out and put it in my pocket. You know, because he might say I'm littering or something.
I'm seeing your comments about putting the cigarette in his pocket. This is what dude will look like in a couple of minutes. Dude will look like that. And what's funny, videos like this, where there's nothing but dead air. Number one, you're not accomplishing anything by sticking your camera at a cop. That's clearly ignoring you. Number one. Number two, you can't even see anything. I can't even see the cop or his face or anything that he's doing. But these videos like this, where there's nothing but dead air, that it's impossible to commentate over. And I'm going to, every video I do, I'm going to make the statement. How could I be sued for not commentating over dead air? I need someone to explain to me how I can commentate over dead air in videos, because apparently that's what's going to get me sued. Apparently, when I play a minute of dead air, well, we got you, mailroom boy. Like, I need someone to explain that to me. I genuinely do not understand what I can do. Videos like this, where there's dead air, no one's saying anything, but it proves a point of how pointless auditing is. But somehow I could be sued for it. I don't get it. Like, I'm being accused of stealing content. What content am I stealing? I'm not stealing anything because nothing's happening. I could make this frame here. I could screenshot it and make it a still photo for 6 minutes with the background audio. What content am I stealing? I'm not stealing a video. I just have a picture up from someone's channel. So I don't understand. There you are, David. I don't know what was happening earlier. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's the whole point. This whole argument about libraries being public forums, no, that's not true. They are limited public forums. They're not traditional public forums. Add a timer, that's saying, I mean, that's not a bad idea. No, that's not a bad. That's actually not a bad idea whatsoever. I mean, if that helps, I mean, I don't know. So I don't know.
Well, this is the officer that assisted the library on violating my First Amendment freedom of speech.
No one stopped you from engaging in freedom of speech. They just told you couldn't engage in it there, where you were. That's the difference, buddy. You're free to go wherever you want and engage in your right to freedom of speech. You could do it even from a public sidewalk, like you are right now. Right now, you're engaging in your right to free speech and free press, and no one's bothering you. It's the place that you were and the manner in which you were engaging in it. That was the problem.
I've asked him to call his supervisor. He says that he is the supervisor. It says deputy sheriff right there. I doubt he's the sheriff. I don't know who the sheriff is, but I don't think it's him. So he has a superior, and I'm sure his department says that he has to get a superior on scene when the public asks for it. He is refusing to do that. I'm not familiar with the symbols on cops' uniforms, but whatever that is his rank. I guess he pointed to that and said that he is the supervisor. Sir. Excuse me, officer.
And this officer is doing an excellent job of de-escalating the situation simply by ignoring the auditor. As we know, auditors hate being ignored. Hate. And he's going to whine and cry, this officer helped violate my right. I know, Eva, exactly. Dead air. Boring. Nothing is happening. So what content is there for me to steal? You're proving my point. But it just goes to show again, this could be a productive member of society, but he's doing this. Like, come on, dude. Like nothing's happening. Like, I know I've heard of cop watching, but what is this doing? Does this classify as cop watching? I don't know. Probably. I think he is in jail. I don't know if it's just me. Let me see if I can get from his reflection. Let me see if I can get a good shot. I think I just saw one. But he looks like, if you look there and squint, he looks like a younger Lucky Laptop. If I do a video, I'll see if I can make that a bit clearer. He looks like, to me, he looks like a younger Lucky Laptop News.
This is how you treat your citizens. I've been standing.
Yes, ignoring you. Now put a 1 in the chat. That's a great one. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that when the officer pulls off, you will say, you're dismissed as a final act of useless power. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he'll do that. I don't know. Actually, hold on. Let me put a 1 in the chat. Like, if he does that, if he doesn't pull off, I'll give somebody $10. I'll cash up somebody $10 right now if he doesn't do that. Some random subscriber, my last $10. Put a 1 in the chat. If you believe when the officer drives off, he will say, you're dismissed. Okay, you're dismissed or drive of shame. That's the same thing to me. We got 1. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 ones. Oh, this video is almost over. 12. He either is going to say drive of shame, or you're dismissed. This officer is the Trident. So Eva, go on. I covered the video yesterday on my live stream. Go on Unclean Hands. He does a whole video explaining that he was arrested for inappropriate contact with minors. Pretty much. More ones. One. All right. Let's go. We got about a minute and a half left. Let's see.
Here, 10 minutes. Waiting for this guy just to respond to me. I've asked him several times to get his superior officer.
And he's clearly not going to respond.
He is refusing to do that and ignoring me. First time he done it, he just walked into the library, which they kicked me out of the library for my First Amendment freedom of speech for having this sign. This
is it. This is what I've been waiting for.
Says, fuck dog.
Oh, absolutely not. On no planet is that acceptable. On no planet is that acceptable. Let's read that. F. Don. This POS thinks he's better than homeless people and doesn't have to follow rules himself. Again, is there a video that shows this misconduct? Are you homeless? Is that why you're doing this? He needs to be fired. I will update more as soon as the library follows the law and answers my FOIA request with his last name and how much he makes. It's time to stop being harassed by the ones that get paid by our tax dollars. First of all, I don't even know if that's even accurate that he's paid by tax dollars, but it's funny. Auditors are always trying to play the ultimate victim. I'm not. Why would you change my name to Christopher? I'm not a grifter. But the question is, the auditor that is doing the harassing is now playing victim, saying he is the one being harassed. Make it make sense. But yeah, I see 110% why the building would not allow this. It's absolutely inflammatory and does not in any way need to, by law, be given out on that property.
And states that he needs to be fired. That is my First Amendment freedom of speech.
For you to hand out on the sidewalk, sure. I mean, there could be different arguments there, but then at least on the sidewalk, no one could boot you necessarily.
And they called it harassment.
Because it is. Harassment.
Said that I was threatening staff. What on this piece of paper says anything threatening? Nothing threatening there. No fight words. Nothing.
It's inflammatory, which...
Well, you have a nice day, sir. I will definitely put a complaint in on you at your department. I thoroughly enjoy litigation, just to let you know.
What? No! Oh, looks like I owe somebody $10. He just walks away. He just waddles away. That was such a missed opportunity to walk away and say, "You're dismissed." Oh man, he missed that opportunity. "You're dismissed, officer. Officer, assault. This is assault. You're dismissed, officer." Man. All right, there's one more quick video. We have about 10 minutes left before we go to our premiere. This is him in a park. It's a shorter video. I have not. I looked it up. There was a reason why. I'm trying to remember what it was. There's a reason why we did. We looked into it. We did look into it. Hold on. Let me play this video and then I'll remember the reason why. We didn't go. It's on our list, but we didn't go that night. Either they were closed for like some type of a reservation, I want to say, or something like that. But there was a reason why. But it is on our bucket list.
And the children say that's why I'm here, and we're going to enforce it.
You got to call that out and being
I
safe.
didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You say that.
You said y'all.
Yeah, you said you got a call that we were being unsafe for the children. We just got here.
I didn't specify no specific name or nobody, right?
Oh, okay. Well, my apologies for that. But
thank you.
Okay, but why is general public allowed in the park, but I'm not?
I'm not saying you're not allowed.
Well, you told me I'm not allowed to come back till 4.
2:30 and 4 o'clock. You're not allowed in the park.
Why? Other people are.
I got instructed from my superior, and I'm telling you, you ain't coming in this park between 2:30 and 4 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
we got complaints. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
all right. So anytime after 4:30, you can come in, but not right now. Not while your parents and kids inside. All right. All right.
No, I'm just asking, is it open to the public?
Not between 2:30 and 4 o'clock.
So it's a private park?
No, there are rules set in place that there are certain hours of the day the park is inaccessible. How is that a problem? Come back. Matthew Reardon's next. Trust me, Matthew Reardon's next.
I don't have to explain anything to you, sir.
No, I mean, I want
You got a
to.
complaint?
I want to go.
Do you have a complaint? Go down to the police
I mean, I don't care what you have. If it's open to the public, then I'm allowed to be there. Period. Yeah, I'd like your superior down here. Yeah, this needs to know.
Yeah, Victoria, I'm just checking. I remember September 26th, you gave a generous donation for us to go, and I sent it back to you because they were closed the night we were trying to go. We just haven't been. I know exactly where it is too. It's not, maybe it's like 20 minutes from where I live. So that definitely is on our list. It's expensive, but and here's the thing: our 1-year anniversary is coming up in a couple of months, so that it could be the idea. Take the missus out for iced coffee. That's an idea. That's an idea. We'll be in Manhattan next week on New Year's Eve. We'll be in Manhattan until I want to say the following Saturday or Sunday. So, we're thinking of ideas for the new year for sure. And all of you that are so generous trying to support, I can afford to take the nice wife out to dinner because again, Newman's trying to sue me for pennies I don't have, but whatever.
Go down to the police department. If you got a complaint.
No, I want your superior here today. Like right now, I want your superior on scene. Please and thank you, sir. Here, I'm not going to get into the park. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to follow your rules, but I want to explain to me why I can't enter that park, though.
He just did. And there's a chance maybe that's why he's, Well, then my question is, how could he come up with a printed piece of paper in color? He probably used the library, now to think about it. But imagine if he is homeless. Obviously, if you're homeless, you don't have that many options. It's a tough position to be in. But then imagine being homeless. And then the one library in town where you can spend hours of the day in if you're peaceful. You can go to a warm environment. You piss off the employees of that one library. And you're talking about litigation. What litigation? How can you afford to file anything if you're homeless?
Because there's been a lot of issues involved inside the park.
I mean, that's not my business.
Not saying that you was part of the problem.
Well,
sure am.
Well,
born and raised, left a while ago, but born and raised, absolutely.
Why am I being singled out? Why are these people allowed to be in the park and I'm not then? If the complaint's not on me, who's the complaint on? Well, why are you telling me that I can't if it's open to the public?
I'm in and out of Philly regularly, and I got family here. Are you in Philly?
Inside the park, son.
Well, no, I'm gonna follow.
I always tell people if people live in the oh wow, there's another channel. I always tell people if people are in the Philly area or South Jersey or something like that, like email me. Like let's absolutely link up for sure. I got people even farther down south. Dave, I want to link up with before next year is up. I know Doc. A few buddies around. So absolutely.
Follow your instructions and not enter because it looks like. I would just like your superior.
It's not, that's a stereotype. It's not difficult for a homeless person to have a phone. A homeless person is someone that could have lost their job and not afford to pay rent, so they have to live out of their car or whatever the case might be. Having a phone is not a difficult thing if you're homeless. So I think that's a stereotype people need to eliminate. People say, oh, I don't need to help that person. He has a phone.
Explain to me why I can't. Why? You have a duty? What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name is Officer Dingle, D-I-N-G-L-E.
All right, what department?
D-I-N-G-L-E? D-I-N-G-L-E.
D-I-N-G-L-E?
Yeah.
All right. Is this park open to the public?
It's a public park.
Then I'm the public.
You are?
Then why am I not allowed in there?
Our job is to...
I came here with food so that I can sit down and eat peacefully.
Who's not eat peacefully?
Is that okay? Are you going to arrest me if I do?
I'm not going to.
I don't want to...
I'm not going to arrest you. Go inside the car.
Mr. Dingle, exactly what
Okay.
I don't have
Time and a half, 4 o'clock. Go inside the park and eat.
Well,
As long as you don't create the problem, we're fine.
Okay, all right, cool. I just didn't know if that was a trap or like I dare you to do something.
No. I've been
Okay.
I've been in 43 years. No, it's not.
Okay, I got you. So I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy my meal, bud. Thank you.
Young man. I know your job is tough, especially now.
He probably is homeless. Looking at.
Yeah, making accusations and shit.
Especially if they're down. And there's a lot of people.
Okay, whatever. I was just gonna sit and eat. Okay, so that was a pointless back and forth. This is probably why he got into auditing because this video has about 1,000 views with 15 subs. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, it literally has 5 comments, whatever. Okay. To end the year. Yep. Amtrak sure does. All right, I want to play this one video. Old video, we've seen it, but it's my favorite, and I always return to it for a good laugh.
We need to pray.
Where's your license at, bud? You got your name and stuff in there or what?
Yeah.
It's got all your name. Where's
Everything's in there.
Sir, upon the request of a police officer in the state of Michigan, sir, you must present a...
Is there an emergency? How can I help?
Otherwise, you're in violation of the law. Do you understand that?
Are you familiar with Article United States Code 12 is a section 241 and 242?
All right, stand by for a second, sir, okay?
This is probably my favorite video on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably my favorite video. This is the video that actually made me want to start a channel.
You have a seat. You have a driver's license.
I already have it. I already showed it to you.
You have a Michigan driver's license.
I already showed it to you.
Where's it at?
Do you have the paper? I gave you the paper.
Put the camera down.
For Grand Theft Auto.
Sir.
Grand Theft Auto.
We're ordering you to get out.
Grand Theft Auto.
Upon the request from a police officer, you must step out of the vehicle.
You want me to get out? No, don't get out.
Do you understand me? Step out of the car, put your camera down. Sir, once again,
I am not for hire. For the record, I am operating in a not for hire capacity.
I'm giving you 30
seconds. By engaging in any form of transportation. No, don't get out.
I'm giving you 30 seconds.
I have showed you my ID. Can I get out? No, don't get out. Don't get out. Don't get out. Don't get out. Don't get out.
Let's go.
Here.
This is not an ID. That is an identity card that doesn't mean nothing. Step out of the car.
So when sovereign citizens get arrested,
No! Don't bring Breaking and entering! Breaking and entering! Breaking and entering!
I sure you've been.
No! Don't break my window! 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 Breaking and entering! Breaking and entering! Grand Theft Auto! Grand Theft Auto! Open it up now! Grand Theft Auto! Grand Theft Auto! Grand Theft Auto! Grand Theft Auto! Don't break my
Door, pull his ass out. Pull his ass out. Morris, get over there.
Get ideas to just kind of work into my own creative mood and escape
Stay up there.
first crying baby has been unrealistic. So I use hobbies as more of my creative escape.
That is easily. Well, whoa! I didn't even see this, Karen. You did not have to do that. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for that. I didn't even see that. I'm so sorry. That is my favorite video. Thank you so much, Karen. That is so sweet of you. And absolutely, that will go to a beautiful meal on New Year's Day. Thank you so much. So kind of you. And just a quick video for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
That's so kind of you. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I love you all so much. Now, stay put. We're going to end the stream and we're all going to go right to my premiere. So stay tight. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. See you guys soon.